can be on the same page and run this business or this way of life in a way that there's what do you call it? It's a team effort,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of reminds me the importance of being in a team, in a group, in a community, which is the way ceramics was before the single studio artists came.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell us something the first time na gumawa ka ng isang ceramic art? That experience.
First time I did it, I knew I loved it so much. Parang something clicked. And yeah, parang alam ko na itong gagawin ko.
Mm-hmm. Dito ba sa Amerika marami rin ang bumibili ng mga ceramic arts?
Marami din. But I spent most of my time in the Philippines, so I have a deeper connection with the market as far as the U.S. And yeah, we moved back here in 2009 with my family, and it's kind of like starting again, right? Because I planted a lot of seeds in the Philippines, and now I find myself doing the same thing here. So it's kind of like starting from scratch, but everything starts with my roots in the Philippines. I got a lot of help from the Philippine Embassy in D.C., in the Philippine Center in New York. That's where I started exhibiting. And then right now I also show with Zenith Gallery in Washington, D.C. They are one of the oldest galleries here in D.C. They've been around since the late 70s. So, yeah, it's a challenge also to navigate the art scene in D.C., but nothing's impossible, right?
Mm-hmm. But you were able to make it, and I guess na yung iba mong mga exhibits naman na ipadala pa yata sa ibang bansa like some other parts of Asia?
Yes. My works have been around, but what does it mean to make it? As an artist, it's really day to day. It's month to month, week to week. You don't know if you had a good month this month. You don't know if next month will be good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what make it means. If you made it as an artist, maybe to me, you make it as an artist if you create things you like. If you don't sell out, it's very important, and you're always honest to what you're creating, I think.
Mm-hmm. So may mga ups and downs din pala ang pagiging isang artist.
Meron, palagi.
Oh, wow. Now, naranasan mo rin bang gumawa ng isang... Yeah, go ahead.
Parang musician, diba?
Aha.
Hindi lahat ng musician nakaka-survive.
Aha.
So it's the same for an artist.
Mm-hmm. Naranasan mo rin bang gumawa ng isang art mula sa as we said, we're talking about ceramics here, at bigla itong nabasag at na-disappoint ka?
Laging nangyayari yun. Minsan naka-crack o pumuputok sa kiln. So it's like what I said earlier, na you can't count on anything until the piece is finished. So when you're in the first steps, you can't get too attached to your pieces, because something could happen.
Mm-hmm. And what is the most important lesson you learned from the ceramic arts?
The most important lesson from ceramics, I think, nature is very important, and the ground that we walk on can serve a different purpose, as in the clay is under the ground. It's also something we can create with our hands, not just step on it with our feet. And I think nature is a very powerful thing.
Mm-hmm. And the hardest part of creating this art?
I think the hardest part, besides working with the material and the technical, I think changing with the materials, because all the ingredients you use change. Sometimes the clay runs out. If you're getting used to one kind of clay, sometimes the clay will be gone after everyone uses it. So you have to learn how to adapt to new ingredients, to new materials. And it's also a challenge to transport ceramic, because it's very fragile, and so that's another part of it too. If you're living in DC, exhibiting in Manila, it's very hard to ship your works, so that's been another challenge too, transportation.
Mm-hmm. And kahit na nga siguro pag nagmaneho ka lang, you have to be very careful sa pag-transport nito.
Yeah. If I have big pieces, and I'm transporting it in my car, linalagyan ko siya ng seatbelt.
Wow.
Yeah, it can't, one little hit and your piece can break, diba?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Now, how does living in the United States impact your life as a ceramic artist?
I enjoy meeting new people through ceramics. I mean, even if we're a different race, even if we're Americans and Filipino, you look above it and you see that you're both working in clay, and it's kind of like a brotherhood, a sisterhood, that we both are from the same art, and it's a mutual respect. So I find that interesting, that even though you're from different countries, you can still see eye to eye because you use the same material. It's a very special thing, I think.
Mm-hmm. And of course, your proudest moment bilang isang artist?
Proudest moment?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I think in 2007, when I received a grant from the Toyota Foundation in Japan to have the first contemporary ceramics exhibit of Southeast Asian artists. So this was the first time this happened in the history of ceramics, and I received a grant to bring these artists from the 10 same countries to the Philippines, and the exhibition was held in Ayala Museum.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Karamihan sa mga artists, gusto talaga nilang makita yung kanilang mga artworks sa mga exhibits, and you were able to make it. Paano ba talaga nagsimula ito? Nagkaroon ka ba ng struggles, or it's suddenly na talagang bigla na lang dumating sa buhay mo na may mga taong naging interesado na ilagay ito sa mga exhibits?
Yeah, of course, in the beginning, you get rejected a lot by galleries and museums. But I just have to keep trying, like I remember the first year in the Philippines, I'd go to galleries with pictures of my works, and some of the people that looked at my works don't even look at the slide or the photos. They just say, you have to be invited, to exhibit here. We call the artist sa Manila. But after years and years, it got to the point where even one of those gallery owners that rejected me, I exhibit with them now. So I think you have to be persistent and keep at it, and just keep doing it, and then, hopefully someone will see your work.
Mm-hmm. How about dito sa Amerika? Naranasan mo rin ba yung mga rejections?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it happens everywhere. But also there's a lot of interest in my work too. So yeah, it happens everywhere, not just in the Philippines.
Sa mga mahilig sa arts, like for example, sa mga art collectors, can you give us an estimate ng mga, prices ng mga ginagawa mong ceramics?
Yeah, it depends. I think yung mga functional wares na ginagamit araw-araw, katulad ng bowl, plate, mugs, they range anywhere between 30 to less than $100. But larger sculptures or mga installations, wall installations, can go anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000. So there's a big range.
And lastly, yung message natin sa mga tao, sa mga ibang artist na gustong sumunod sa yapak mo.
I think just have to keep doing it, and as long as it makes you happy, I don't think it matters if you're exhibiting somewhere or if your works travel the world. I think the happiness will show in the work, and you'll have your time. I think everyone will have their time to shine, and as long as you're working, I think, and your works are strong, it'll end up somewhere, and hopefully it'll be exhibited in a gallery or even in a museum, or even, I think it's just as important if it's an exhibit in a gallery. It's almost the same thing if your piece is bought by a private collector, and their house is the gallery, right? So it doesn't matter if it's in a commercial setting or in a domestic setting. I think as long as the artwork reaches people, I think is the important part. Even if you reach 3 people with your piece, I think that's just as powerful as having your piece in an internet and reaching 1,000. So that's how I feel.
Thank you so much, Adrian, for sharing your time with us and of course your